Today we are going to see trigonometric identities, chapter 8, exercise 8.4, fifth sum. It is an evaluate. The first subdivision from the fifth sum is cosecant theta minus cot theta the whole square is equal to 1 minus cos theta by 1 plus cos theta. This is the to prove you have to evaluate that. For evaluating you have to take the left hand side and prove that is equal to your right hand side. Let me take my left hand side and try to prove that is equal to my right hand side. The left hand side, what is my left hand side? That is cosecant theta minus cot theta the whole square. See, these the right hand side is in cos, so I'll try to change my left hand side in terms of cos. The cosecant can be written as 1 by sine. Sine can be easily changed to cos by using our identity. So I'm changing this cosecant into sine theta. Cosecant theta is nothing but 1 by sine theta. Cot theta is cos theta by sine theta the whole square. So because the denominator is same, I can write it as one denominator 1 minus cos theta by sine theta the whole square. So it is separately I am writing 1 minus cos theta the whole square by sine square theta. Sine theta the whole square is nothing but sine theta. So we know that the top one is cos theta, so I'll not do anything with it, but the denominator is sine theta. I'll try to change the sine theta also into cos theta. So what is, we have an identity. What is our identity? 1 sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. I need to change the sine to cos. I can write sine square theta is equal to 1 minus, when this go to the other side, the plus cos square theta will become minus cos square theta. So I'm using this. This is my identity 1. Sine square theta plus cos square theta. I'm doing this to change my sine also into cos, because my right hand side is totally was in cos. So in place of sine square theta, I will substitute this 1 minus cos square theta. So 1 minus cos theta the whole square divided by sine square theta is nothing but 1 minus cos square theta. So this is, I can write as 1 square. 1 can be written as 1 square. Now I'll use the trigonometric identity a square. This is my algebraic identity. A square minus b square is a plus b, a minus b. This is my algebraic identity. So I'm using this. My a is 1 here and my a is 1 and b is cos theta. So I'll write this here. It is as, now it will become 1 minus cos, the numerator will remain the same. I'm not doing anything with the numerator, only the denominator I'm using the identity. So it is a plus b. My a is 1, so 1 plus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta. This 1 minus cos theta and 1 minus cos theta, the square get cancelled, so remaining will be 1 minus cos theta by 1 plus cos theta. So my right hand side, this is my right hand side. My right hand side is this only. So I have proved my left hand side is equal to right hand side. That's it. My second subdivision from the fifth sum is from chapter 8, exercise 8.4, trigonometric identity is cos A by 1 plus sin A plus 1 plus sin A by cos A is equal to 2 secant theta. secant A, sorry, secant A. So what I have to do? First, let me do the left hand side. I'll take my left hand side and try to prove that is equal to right hand side. What is my left hand side? Cos A by 1 plus sin A. 1 plus sin A by cos A. Because my denominators are different, I have to take the LCM. The LCM for this type of things which don't are numbers will be very simple. I will cross multiply. I will multiply this and this. I'll try to multiply this and this. Then I'll try to multiply this and this. Then I'll multiply this and this. This is how I'll do. I'll multiply the cross things. Then I'll try to multiply the denominator. I'll show you how to do. See, first I am multiplying cos into cos. That will become cos square theta plus this I am going to take the same denominator. This two will get multiplied. 1 plus sin theta into 1 plus sin theta is 1 plus sin sorry A it is. I am writing here theta. By mistake I wrote the theta. Both it is A. So 1 plus sin the A square divided by, so I'll multiply this both. So cos A into 1 plus sin A. So next step is the cos square A. I'll write as it is plus 1 plus sin square A. I'll try to expand. For expansion, I can use my identity. A algebraic identity I am using. A plus B the whole square is equal to A square plus B square plus 2AB. This is the identity I am going to use. This is my algebraic identity. A square plus B square equal to A square. My A is 1 and B is sin theta. So I'll write this here. My A is 1 square. My B is sin A. So sin square A plus 2 sin, that is 2 into 1 into 2 into 1 into sin A. Divided by the denominator. I'm not doing anything. I'll writing as it is. Cos A into 1 plus sin A. If you have any doubt, you can come give me in your comment or email me so that I can help you there. So now I will combine this cos square A and this sin square A. I'll combine these both because I know what is my trigonometry identity. Cos square A. This is the trigonometry identity. Cos square A plus sin square A is equal to 1. This is my identity. I am using a trigonometric identity here. For combining this will become 1. 1 square is nothing but this 1 square is nothing but 1 plus 2 into 1A is 2 sin A divided by cos A into 1 plus sin A (1 plus 1 is 2), 2 plus 2 sin A divided by cos A into 1 plus sin A. So when I take the 2, this have 2 common in them, both have 2. So I'll taking the 2 outside. When I take the 2 outside, remaining is 1. The remaining from here is sin A divided by cos A into 1 plus sin A. This 1 plus sin A, 1 plus sin A will get cancelled. So the what is remaining is 2 by cos A. 2 by cos A is nothing but 1 by cos A is secant A. It is 2 secant A. My right hand side was equal to 2 secant. Now I proved my left hand side is equal to my right hand side. If you have any doubts, please comment me. I'll help you out in solving again for you. Now my third subdivision from the fifth sum, that is my trigonometric identity exercise 8.4 chapter 8 is tan theta by 1 minus cot theta plus cot theta by 1 minus tan theta is equal to 1 plus secant theta cosecant theta. The sum is little bit bigger, so try to concentrate more. I'll try to explain each and every step for you. First, let us take our left hand side. My left hand side is tan theta by 1 minus cot theta plus cot theta by 1 minus tan theta. Now I'll try to prove that this my left hand side is equal to the right hand side. My right hand side is nothing but 1 plus secant theta cosecant theta. Because I have right hand side as secant and cosecant, secant is 1 by cos and cosecant is 1 by sine. It is something related to sine. So I'll try to change all this in sine and cos. My tan theta is nothing but sine theta by cos theta divided by 1 minus cot theta is nothing but cos theta by sin theta. Similarly here plus cot theta is cos theta by sin theta. Tan theta is 1 minus sin theta by cos theta. Now I'll not do anything with the numerator. I'll try to take the LCM of the denominator alone. The numerator I will write as it is. See, I'm writing nothing. I'm doing sin theta by cos theta. For the denominator, I'm trying to take LCM. This is nothing but as 1 by 1. So I'll multiply this and this and this, and then this and this. This is how I'll do the LCM for the mostly if it is not a number. So 1 into sin theta is sin theta minus 1 into cos theta is cos theta by 1 into sin theta is sin theta. Similarly here for the numerator I will not do anything. Cos theta by sin theta. The denominator again I'll follow the same, the LCM. For the numbers which don't have numbers, I'll do like this. 1, I'll multiply this and this, and I'll multiply this and this. This is how I have to do when it is not the numbers in all the cases. Mostly 1 into cos theta is cos theta minus 1 into sin theta is sin theta by 1 into cos theta is cos theta. Next step what I'll do is I'll write this cos theta minus sin theta as this cos theta minus sin theta as sin theta minus cos theta, because this side I have sin theta minus. By changing the sign, I have to change this sign. If I change the sign, I can change this sign. That's what I'm doing here. See, sin theta by cos theta. Because to make it same, that's it. Sin theta minus cos theta. See what I'm doing. Try to understand what I'm doing. I'm explaining you each and every step how I am changing the sign. Now I'm not changing. When I change, I'll show you how I'm changing. Cos theta by sin theta. I'll take 1 minus sign outside. When I take my 1 minus sign, this plus cos theta will become minus cos theta, and my minus cos theta will become plus cos theta. So now if I multiply this minus inside, it will become, it is plus sin theta. If I multiply the sign inside, see, minus into minus plus cos theta, plus into minus minus sin theta, I'll get the same thing. This minus I'll multiply with this plus, because this is the same. Minus into plus will become minus This step you have to understand what I am doing. By cos theta by sin theta minus cos theta by sin theta. So this minus into plus will become minus for me now. Cos theta by sin theta. Now this is plus sin theta, so I can write that first, sin theta minus cos theta. See, I got this sin theta. For this, I am doing this step. Cos theta now what we will do is sin theta. How you will, when both the numerators and denominators are in fraction, what we will do? We will write the numerator as it is and put a multiplication and reciprocate the denominator. We will reciprocate the denominator. The denominator will go to the numerator and the numerator will go to the denominator. This is how we do that when both numerator and denominators are in fraction. Similarly, I am doing the same here. Cos theta by sin theta, I am writing as it is. I am doing this reciprocation. I am putting a multi and reciprocating. This denominator will go to the numerator. Theta by sin theta minus cos theta. Now I'll take the LCM. In my LCM, see my sin theta and cos theta is same. So I'll not do anything with it. I'll keep as it is. So before taking the LCM, I'll write this simple sin square theta by cos theta into sin theta minus cos theta minus cos square theta by sin theta into sin theta minus cos theta. Because my sin theta I am not doing, only I'll multiply this cos with this. Yes, I'll multiply only the cos with this cos and this sine with this sin theta. So it will become, when I multiply this sine with this, sin cube theta minus cos cube theta by, when I multiply this both, cos theta into sin theta. Because this is same, it will not have any effect on it. I can write it as sin theta minus cos theta. Now I will use the identity, my algebraic identity, a cube minus b cube. What is the formula for a cube minus b cube? It is a minus b into a square plus b square plus ab. This is my algebraic identity. I am using this algebraic identity here because it is in the form of a cube minus my a is sin theta and my b is cos theta. So I'll try to expand that. So a cube minus b cube will be a minus b sin theta minus cos theta multiply by sin square theta plus cos square theta plus sin theta cos theta divided by cos theta. The same, I'm not doing anything with the denominator. I'm writing as it is, sin theta minus cos theta. Because these both are same, I can cancel it. My sin square theta plus cos square theta is 1. 1 plus sin theta cos theta by cos theta sin theta. So this I can write further as 1 by cos theta sin theta plus sin theta cos theta by cos theta sin theta. Cos theta sin theta and sin theta cos theta is nothing but one and the same. They get cancelled. It will give me 1 plus cos theta is 1 by cos theta sin theta plus 1. So 1 by cos is secant, 1 by sin is cosecant, secant theta plus 1. So my right hand side is 1. That is was 1 plus secant theta cosecant theta. This was my right hand side. So I have proved my left hand side is equal to right hand side. Hence it is proved. The sum is little bit confusing. Go through once and twice. You will understand it nicely. If you have any doubt in the sum, you can command me so that I can help you. My fourth sum from fourth subdivision from sum 5, exercise 8.4, trigonometric identities from chapter 8, introduction to trigonometry, is 1 plus secant A by secant A is equal to sine square A by 1 minus cos A. So first I'll take my left hand side. Left hand side is 1 plus secant A by secant A. Because my right hand side is in sine and cos, I'll try to write secant in terms of cos. That will become 1 plus 1 by cos A by 1 secant A is 1 by cos A. Now I'm taking the LCM for the numerator alone. What I'll do, I said I'll multiply this is as 1 by 1. I'll multiply this and this, and I'll multiply this and this. So I'll show how I'll do. 1 into cos A is cos A plus 1 by cos A, the whole divided by 1 by cos A. When both the numerator and the denominator are in fraction, what I'll do is I'll write the numerator as it is. I will reciprocate the denominator. See, here I'm writing a theta somewhere, it's not going to affect me. So my denominator here is cos A, that I'll write it in the numerator. And my numerator is 1, that I'll write in the this cos A get cancelled. So it is 1 plus cos A. This 1 plus cos A, I cannot do anything because it is 1 plus cos A. If it is cos square A, I might have changed it into sin square A, but it is 1 plus cos square A. I cannot do anything, and this is not my right hand side. In this case, I'll try to take the right hand side and show that is also equal to 1 plus cos A. My left hand side has become 1 plus cos A. I'll try to show my right hand side is also that. So my right hand side was, what was my right hand side? My right hand side is, I'll show you what was the right hand side. The right hand side is sine square A by 1 minus cos A. So I'm writing it here again. Sine square A by 1 minus cos A. So sine square A, I'm using the identity sine square A. For sine square A is because I'm changing, because my left hand side I got it in cos. So I'll try to change the sine square A into cos square A. Sine square A plus cos square A is 1. So sine square A is, I'll take this cos to the other side. It is 1 minus cos square A. For instead of sine square A, I'll write it as 1 minus cos square A. 1 minus cos square A by 1 minus cos A. This is same as A square minus B square. That is because I can take it as 1 as square, A square minus B square. I am using my algebraic identity. A square minus B square is A plus B into A minus B. My A here is 1 and B is cos A. So I'll write as it is now. 1 square is 1 plus cos A. 1 square minus cos A is 1. 1 plus cos A into 1 minus cos A by 1 minus cos A. So this get cancelled. So my answer become 1 plus cos A. Now I have shown that already. I proved that my 1 plus cos A was equal to my left hand side, and that is equal to my right hand side. My left hand side is equal to my right hand side. Hence prove this is also we can do, that is by changing, equating both right hand side and left hand side and bringing to the same answer. This also you can do. If you like my video, please like, share and comment. If you have any doubts, in this the third subdivision was little bit tricky. So if you have any doubts, you can give me on comments. I'll try to help you.